Hi everyone, I'm Teresa and welcome to Silent Cardio. Today we'll be doing a total core cardio. You don't need any equipment for this, just a positive attitude and a little bit of space. What we'll be doing is warming up and then doing a series of exercises repeated twice to hit our 15-minute mark, followed by a cool down. Are you ready? Because I know I am. Let's start by doing penguin crunches on the floor. So what you'll do is just put your feet on the ground, lay on your back, and just like a penguin, you're gonna waddle back and forth, touching one ankle and the next. All right, let's begin. When you do this, you'll see that we're waking up our obliques for some more advanced ab movements later on in the workout. Keep your shoulders off the ground. And if you can't quite touch your ankles, don't worry. Just move to one side to the next as far as your arms can reach. Great job. Next, we're gonna do a flamingo crunch on our right side, followed by on our left. So lift one leg up to the sky, make a figure 4 above your knee, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna lower your legs down to the ground, lift, and pulse up to the sky. As you lift up, really contract your lower abs and your mula bandha, the area in between your legs. Use your hands as leverage. And just keep your neck relaxed on the ground and your gaze up. Great job. Now rest for 20 seconds. Allow your knees to knock together. Then you're gonna lift your other leg and create the figure 4 like you did on the first side. You guys ready? Let's begin. We call this one the flamingo because just like flamingos, they only stand on one foot. So make sure you keep your bottom leg straightened and that your heel is flexed. Great job. Now we'll just do a simple crunch. But what I want to make sure that you do for this is that you keep your shoulders off the ground the entire time. So instead of it being up and down, we're simply going to lift our shoulders off the ground and pulse, making sure that we're cinching our waist the entire time, like a corset. Ready? Begin. Make sure you're breathing. Keep your neck nice and long. You have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're gonna put our body into a C curve. So put your hands underneath your knees and make your body into a C. You see, this will allow us to get deeper into the abdomens and start to cut your abs the way that you know you want them to look. Now, we're going to touch our toes. Ready? Begin. If you can't quite touch your toes, you can go ahead and touch your knees. And if at any moment you feel your back is not fully aligned, go ahead and create that C curve again and begin. We're gonna do this exercise one more time, so I wanna make sure you get it right. Great job. Now come to standing. Now we're gonna do a simulated ball slam. Because this is a silent cardio, we're not gonna use an actual ball and slam it to the ground, but I want you to have the same vigor and intensity as you did if you had an actual medicine ball. So I want you to imagine lifting it up and slamming it down. And as you do that, you feel your abs contract. So really, I wanna feel the force as you lift the ball and slam it. Inhale up, exhale down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna come down on our backs again, and we're gonna do single leg toe touches with your arms extended. All right? Make sure you're nice and centered on the mat, and let's begin. As you alternate from side to side, make sure that respective shoulder is lifting off the ground and you're keeping your gaze up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, great. One more movement in this circuit. So this is going to be a spider plank. What I want you to do is align your wrists right underneath your shoulders, extend your legs, and you're gonna bend one side to the X, one side to the next, like so. You guys ready? Come on, this is the apex of the workout. I know it's tough, but you got it in you. And your bikini body will thank me later. Make sure to keep your hips in a straight line. Don't let them pike up or slump down. "15 more seconds. You can do anything for 15 seconds. Think how quick of a time that is. Great job. Now we have a 20-second rest, and we're gonna do that same cycle all the way through, starting with our basic crunches. Take a sip of water. And return to your back. Keep this going. Neck nice and long, hands underneath head, and let's begin. Remember, don't let those shoulders touch the ground. All right, great job. Come on up, we're gonna do our ball slams. You can really feel this, starting to cinch my abs. Again, I want that same vigor as if you had an actual medicine ball in your hand. Ready, lift. What if you lifted on your toes and came down? Made it a little more challenging. Last one. All right. Come on back to your backs. We're gonna do our single leg toe touches. Catch your breath for a minute. Active recovery is so important. All right, guys, let's keep that energy up. Put your hands straight back and touch. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Next, we're gonna flip over and do our spider planks. Remember, this is the hardest one. And then we're gonna do a nice long plank hold and our cool down. That's all we got left. You guys ready? Let's do this. I know when you're in it, it's easy to want to give up. But just think about the impact that you're making to your body, the endorphins that you're releasing. Emotion and motion are interconnected. The more you move, the more you release, the happier you are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we've got our 2 holds. You have 2 options here. You can do a side plank on your forearm. You can do a full side plank on your arm. I want to make sure that your wrist is right underneath your elbow though. And just hold. You got this. I'm shaking, I'm sure you are too. If you need more support, just put one foot in front of the other. Gives you a little bit larger of a base. Deep breaths. You got this. 10 more seconds. Really lift your hips. All right, and switch sides. Again, forearm is totally appropriate. If you need more of a base, all you do is put one foot in front of the other, or you can do a full side plank. Really challenge yourself by looking up. Don't forget to breathe. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. I want you to flip over onto your stomach. And this is an active recovery. So what I want you to do is I want you to lift up like you're Superman or like you're floating in the water. You may have your feet raised, your arms raised. You can even do a little swim. What we're doing here is strengthening our back in juxtaposition to what we just did to our core. All right, now put your hands on either side of your ribs. Raise up into a baby cobra and lower. Raise up into a baby cobra and lower. Expand your hands a little wider. Open up your palms like they've got cupcakes underneath them. Lift all the way up and turn one shoulder in. Allowing your ear to rest on the mat. Raise up, switch sides. And come into full upward facing dog. Really feel that deep stretch in your stomach. Take a deep inhale. Make sure you don't lock out your elbows. You keep a small bend. And I want you to come back and sit on your knees. You have 2 options here. You can either widen the front of your stance or widen your feet, depending on your flexibility. For this, we'll just open up our knees and allow ourselves to rest back into hero's pose. Allowing the whole upper body to relax while we stretch out our quads. Close your eyes. Maybe put one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. Deep inhale. Another deep inhale. Release. Come on to your elbows. Use that to leverage yourself up. Come into a seated position. And that was silent cardio. Thanks for joining me for Core Complete.